video about embracing a new journey. And this may sound very woo-woo and all that stuff, because it really does to me, just a little bit. But the truth is, it only sounds as woo-woo, as imaginary as you make your dreams to be. So let's get started. Let's get started with the fact that our dreams seem so fucking imaginary. The only reason they seem imaginary is because no one, or none of you, maybe not all of you, but none of you, none of you have taken the actions necessary to implement your goals. But that could mean a lot of things though. That could mean you do have goals. You just don't know how to, you just haven't executed. It's not that you don't know how, it's that you haven't found the resources. Because whenever you have a goal and you know what it is, it's up to you if you want to execute upon it. It's up to you if you want to find out the information and get to know how to get there from here, or from all the way down here, from all the way down here. Okay, from all the way down there to all the way up here. All the way up there. But point being is, you need to get fucking started. You need to know who the fuck you are, who you want to be in life, what you want, and what kind of people are beneficial for that. To get really started is, you gotta understand the outcome of what happens if you do not take actions upon your goals. First and foremost is, you're gonna live the same shitty life that you have right now. And it may not be shitty because you do have certain circumstances, but there are things that won't go better for you because you didn't decide to make it better. See, nothing great lasts forever unless you yourself take initiatives to keep being great at every moment, better than the last, better than yesterday. And that's the only reason why, and many of us have like a passion and a fire for life. That's the reason why some of us are motivated and energized in comparison to others who go about their day, who do tough shit, they do rough shit, they do self-harmful shit. They think having friends that do bad things, or maybe they don't see it as bad, but like, let's say there's people in this world that have a bad social circle that they have fun with. The reason they have fun with is because when they're with their friends, they don't worry about they're not too worried about the harmful behaviors they're engaging in. And it's nice, but it's short-term nice. And everything that's short-term nice isn't ever gonna be fucking long-term nice. It's never gonna be fun. It's never gonna be resourceful in the future. The thing is, it's a big mindset shift. Because the day you realize that the symptoms of your problems are not fixed because you took a medicine, and that medicine could be like a drug, taking drugs because you feel shitty when you go home, or you feel shitty when you go to school, or you feel bad in a certain aspect. But the reason why they don't work is because they don't solve the problems at hand. They don't solve the direct root. And that's what we need to get down to business to. We need to start implementing strategies to become better. And when we start new beginnings, they're fun, actually. They're very fun. They're very exciting. I've done it many times, and I still continue to do it. And today, my newest beginning is becoming more and more clear. Because every time I've gone through a traumatic experience, whether it be this big over here, all the way up there, to this freaking low. Yeah. So, it doesn't have to be a traumatic experience for you to change your life. It just has to be something you're not willing to tolerate. And by knowing that, you could either do two things. You could start sucking yourself even worse, but I don't think that's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for. So let's get back to the point. We're gonna strategize, and we're gonna come up with plans to implement actions. So, starting with number 1, get to know who you really are. Become engaging with who you wish to be, not with who you were. Although that could be beneficial to you, everyone has a different mojo. But to me, The reason that keeps me get going and doing what I have to do every day, no matter how tired or sleep deprived I am. Like right now, I'm pretty fucking sleep deprived, but I keep through it. Like I make actions no matter how big or small. Whenever they become small, it's because they're sleep deprived. And the reason I'm sleep deprived is because I need to engage in a better process. But no matter what, I still know who I want to be in life. So this sleep deprivation is just a short little setback. And going back to number one, the reason you got to get to know yourself, or say know who you wish to be, is to understand what behaviors you should be engaging with in order to become consistent with your truest self. So get down a business, get out a notebook, get out something to write, at least a long list of who do I wish to become? What kind of characteristics do I wish to embody? What kind of behaviors do I wish to embody? And start writing out papers, start writing out pages. Because that's what I'm doing right now. And that's why I'm becoming more clear with my goals and all the things I have to do. Each and every day in every way. I tend to come up with new routines quite often, but they're only beneficial. You can't stick to the same old patterns that don't get you far. You gotta keep going with what you need to do. And that could be it could be harsh sometimes, but you gotta accept a red-pilled life and understand what needs to be done in order for you to achieve success and have fun in your daily life. Now, getting started with number two. Number two would be, what kind of life do I want to live? Because the first one was about what kind of person do I want to be. But number two really engages with you with the kind of lifestyle you want to have for when you're older, for when you're a week later, for when you're growing up, when you're living your long-term goals. It could be living in a nice car. It could be, but you gotta specify what the fuck you want. Otherwise, you're not gonna be very clear. You're gonna be indecisive, and a lot of indecisiveness is really fucking traumatic towards the real you can be. By knowing where you want to be, you can talk to other people around you about your goals, about what helps you keep going, what helps you implement these strategies better. That's why you gotta start writing down the things you want to do in life, the things you want to achieve on a daily basis, the things you have to do in order to get there. Now moving on to 3, since this video is cutting pretty long, and I'm only trying to do under 10-minute videos for now. So with number 3, we're asking ourselves, what kind of companions / characteristics of people I want to surround myself are like. Now this is very beneficial because in our daily lives, we tend to mold our beliefs based on what people around us think. If we're hanging around losers, we start embodying their loser mindset. If we hang around champions who are relentlessly doing work, we start to become we give ourselves options, but this one's very, very freaking controversial. When we start hanging out with champions, either our humble behaviors accept the champion behaviors, or you just stick with your loser habits, man. There's no other way to put it. But this is for the people that want to get success in. To the people that want to bring in success, start thinking of what kind of companions would you rather surround yourself with in daily life. So that way you know what to say yes to, you know what to say no to, and what is beneficial to your path on this life. You could think like this person, because they're very popular, they're very famous in some sort of way, you think they're cool, you think they're happy, you think they're nice. No, they're not. Because you have to know, let's just say you know what you want in life. You know what kind of people you want to surround yourself with. And those aren't the kind of people you want to be with. You don't want to be with a fraud. You want to be with a champion, relentless warrior and executioner who can get shit done on a daily basis. Maybe it has to be big at all times. Maybe it has to be small. But no matter what, they have to be your kind of person. Otherwise, anything less does not work for you. That's the kind of shit you need to be doing.